Chosen one, listen closely. This word is not for everyone, and it is not for the casual passerby. It is meant for you, the one whose heart has quietly whispered to the heavens, whose spirit has carried burdens unseen, whose soul has walked paths that few could understand. Right now, the air around you is charged, as if the very atmosphere is preparing you. Something hidden within you, something powerful, sacred, and destined, is ready to awaken. God is activating it now, and the timing is perfect. You will feel it even before the doors open fully, because the stirrings in your spirit will be undeniable. For too long you have carried gifts that seemed dormant talents, that felt hidden, and callings that were whispered only in the quiet of your prayers. Perhaps you doubted them. Perhaps the world tried to convince you they were insignificant. But hear this, what has been hidden in you is not forgotten. It has been nurtured, refined, and reserved for a moment such as this. The very trials you endured, the silences that seemed endless, the closed doors that frustrated your patience, all of it has been preparation. You were never misplaced. You were never overlooked. The Creator has been orchestrating every step, every pause, every season. Right now, the winds of change are moving. You may not see the full picture yet, but the signs are present. You will recognize them if you are attentive, if you remain faithful, if you keep your heart open. Opportunities, clarity, divine insight, these are approaching. And with them comes the activation of what has been long hidden within you. It is no accident that you are hearing this today. The divine voice whispers, "Rise, chosen one. Step into the fullness of what I have placed within you." In the moments ahead, you will come to understand the depth of this activation. The blessings, the callings, the power, and the favor that have quietly been growing inside you are now ready to emerge. But before that revelation unfolds, know this: the process is sacred, and the timing is perfect. There is purpose in the waiting, strength in the testing, and clarity in the preparation. The awakening within you is not just personal, it is prophetic. It is a movement that will ripple beyond your own life, touching others in ways you cannot yet imagine. Chosen one, prepare your heart. What has been hidden in you is rising, and God is activating it now. The activation you feel stirring within is not random, and it is not self-made. It comes from the very source of life, the author of your destiny. Every gift, every vision, every hidden seed that has lain dormant in your spirit was planted by God Himself. He has watched over you, guiding your steps, even when the path seemed unclear. And He is the one who now breathes life into what has long been waiting to emerge. Do not underestimate the significance of this moment. What you are about to experience has been ordained from eternity. The heavens have conspired in your favor, and the timing has been perfectly calculated. There is a rhythm to divine orchestration, a pattern that the human eye rarely sees, yet the Spirit always recognizes. You have felt it in whispers, in nudges, in quiet convictions that would not leave your heart. That was God moving, shaping, and preparing you for this precise hour. He is the one who has never left your side, even in your loneliest moments. Look back on your life. Remember the moments when everything seemed delayed or denied. Remember the seasons when you felt invisible, when your prayers seemed unanswered. Those were never signs of abandonment. They were signs of preparation. God was refining you, strengthening you, and teaching your spirit to wait on Him with patience and faith. Each trial, each closed door, each pause in your journey was designed to build resilience, sharpen wisdom, and awaken the power that now lies within. It was never punishment. It was divine instruction. Now the heavens are leaning closer. God is drawing near with clarity and purpose. He is speaking to your heart in ways that may feel subtle at first, yet unmistakably real. The activation within you will be felt not just in spiritual perception, but in your very life, in your thoughts, your creativity, your decisions, your courage. You will notice doors opening that were previously sealed. Opportunities will arise that align perfectly with your heart and calling. People will appear in your life at exactly the right time, and circumstances will shift in ways that defy logic but follow divine design. This is a sacred invitation. It is a call to recognize that your gifts are not incidental, and your journey is not by chance. God Himself is the source, the activator, and the sustainer of all that is being released in you. He is preparing you to walk fully in the purpose He has placed within your soul. The understanding of this truth will bring peace to your heart, boldness to your spirit, and clarity to your steps. As you continue to listen, remain open. Allow the awareness of God's presence to saturate your mind and spirit. Trust that what is about to unfold is intentional, precise, and necessary. What was hidden will now come into the light, and the divine plan that has been quietly weaving your life together will begin to reveal its beauty in ways you have only dreamed of. The activation is not distant, it is now. The author of your life is moving, and He will not be delayed. Now the moment you have been waiting for begins to take shape. What has been hidden within you, guarded quietly by your soul, is preparing to emerge with clarity and power. Imagine a seed long buried beneath the soil, its roots strengthened in darkness, nourished in secret, waiting for the sun. That is you. The activation of your spirit, your purpose, your divine calling is like that seed breaking through the earth, reaching for light, destined to bloom. There is a prophecy over your life that has not yet fully revealed itself, and now the veil is lifting. You will feel it as a stirring in your chest, a deep knowing that things are aligning, a sense that the universe itself is bending to support what God has ordained. It is not coincidence when opportunities arise suddenly, or when guidance comes in moments of quiet. Every seemingly small event, every unexpected encounter, every chance alignment has been orchestrated to fulfill what God has spoken over you. This prophecy carries the weight of transformation. It speaks of a release of power that will redefine the way you experience your own life. It is a calling that moves beyond mere personal fulfillment. It reaches outward, touching others, inspiring those around you, and leaving a mark that cannot be erased. It is the activation of your spiritual gifts, the unfolding of your destiny, and the manifestation of what has long been hidden from the eyes of the world. Be prepared, for the activation will not be subtle. It will feel like a surge of energy, a sudden clarity, a breakthrough in understanding yourself and your purpose. You will recognize it in the way doors open that were previously sealed. You will notice your creativity, wisdom, and influence expanding effortlessly, and your voice being heard in spaces where it had once been silent. This is the divine unveiling. There is symbolism embedded in this awakening. The light within you, long dimmed by doubt or delay, will burn brighter than ever. Storms you once feared will no longer intimidate you. Instead, they will shape you, guiding you to higher ground. Paths that were hidden in shadow will now be illuminated. Divine timing will align perfectly with your actions, and what was once private and concealed will become public, visible, and undeniable. Yet the prophecy also carries a gentle warning. As what is hidden is activated, the world may resist the change. Enemies, both visible and unseen, may attempt to slow your progress. Old habits, fears, and doubts may try to reclaim territory in your heart. But these are not meant to stop you. They are tests, reminders that the power being released is sacred, and only faith and persistence will allow it to flourish fully. Every trial you face in this season is a confirmation that your breakthrough is real. Every challenge is a signal that the heavens are aligning in your favor. Imagine standing at the threshold of a door you have long desired to open. Behind it is everything you have ever hoped for: recognition of your gifts, affirmation of your purpose, and the fulfillment of promises that once seemed distant. As you step through, you feel the weight of past struggles lift, replaced by a radiant sense of clarity, empowerment, and divine favor. That is the essence of the prophecy being unveiled. This moment is not just about external change, it is about internal awakening. Your spirit is being activated, your heart aligned with divine intent, and your soul prepared to operate at a level it has never experienced before. The prophecy is alive. It is moving, breathing, and calling you forward. Listen for it. Feel it. Respond with readiness. Soon you will realize that the hidden within you was never dormant. It was waiting for divine timing for the moment when God Himself would call it forth. That moment is now. As the activation unfolds, it is vital to understand the spiritual principles behind it. What has been hidden within you is not random. It is part of a divine design that stretches beyond the visible world. Every season you have endured, every delay you have faced, every moment of doubt has been a shaping force, a quiet teacher instructing your spirit in preparation for this precise hour. The hidden is now rising because God's timing is perfect. He does not move hastily. He moves deliberately, ensuring that every aspect of your character, faith, and purpose aligns with the calling He has placed upon your life. Think of your spirit as a vessel. For years it has been collecting experiences, knowledge, patience, and resilience. The storms you walked through were not meant to break you. They were meant to fill you with strength and wisdom. Each tear, each disappointment, each moment of silence in your life has been sacred preparation. What God is now releasing is the fullness of that divine work. The activation is both a reward and a responsibility. It is the light that will guide you, but it is also the power that will challenge you to step into your highest self. There is deep symbolism in this process. Light is rising within you, symbolizing understanding, clarity, and spiritual insight. Where there was once confusion, now comes certainty. Where there was once fear, now comes courage. Your journey has been like walking through a dense forest, guided only by the faint whisper of the wind. You could not see far ahead, but every step was purposeful, leading to an open field bathed in sunlight, a place where your gifts once hidden will flourish. Storms, too, carry spiritual significance. The trials, pressures, and tests you have faced were never obstacles to keep you from your destiny. They were instruments to purify your intentions, sharpen your faith, and ignite the strength within you. The storms revealed what was inside you, teaching you endurance, trust, and patience. And now, as the hidden emerges, you will find that the storms have not weakened you. They have forged you. You are stronger, wiser, and more capable than ever before. Doors are another powerful symbol in this activation. Many doors in your life have remained closed, some for years. These were not rejections, they were redirections. They were signs that the timing was not yet perfect, that you were not yet fully ready. But now the doors are opening, and with them comes opportunity, clarity, and the ability to step into what has been reserved for you. Each opening is divinely orchestrated, each pathway illuminated, each step guided by the hand of God. Faith is central to this awakening. Faith is the bridge between what is hidden and what is revealed. You are being called to trust not in what you can see, but in what God has promised. Your spirit is the compass, your heart is the map. When you align both with divine intent, the unseen becomes visible. The impossible becomes possible, and the hidden within you begins to manifest fully. Transformation is inevitable in this process. This is not merely about receiving external blessings, it is about a profound shift within. Your thinking, your perspective, your identity, and even your sense of purpose are being renewed. You will no longer see yourself as limited or constrained by past failures or doubts. The hidden gifts, talents, and callings within you will surface with a clarity that demands recognition not only from others, but from your own soul. This is also a moment of sacred responsibility. What has been hidden and now rises is meant to serve a greater purpose. Your activation is not only for personal fulfillment, it is prophetic, spiritual, and transformative for those around you. Your light will illuminate paths for others, your strength will inspire courage, and your faith will awaken hope. Every step you take in this activation is both a testament to what has been hidden and a demonstration of divine power in motion. Take a moment to feel this deeply. Recognize the sacred nature of what is happening. What you are experiencing is both rare and holy. It is not for everyone, it is for you. The spiritual principles guiding this activation are simple yet profound: patience, faith, endurance, understanding, and alignment with God's will. When these converge, what has been hidden will rise, and you will walk fully in your divine purpose. The hidden within you is alive. The spiritual currents that have been guiding you are converging. The light is breaking through, and the understanding, wisdom, and power that have been growing quietly inside your soul are now ready to manifest in fullness. As the hidden within you begins to rise, you may start noticing subtle yet unmistakable signs that confirm what is unfolding. These signs are God's way of reassuring you that the activation is real, personal, and divinely orchestrated. They may appear small at first, almost imperceptible, but their impact on your heart and spirit will be undeniable. One sign is a sudden clarity in your mind. Thoughts that were once scattered, doubts that clouded your decisions, and confusion about your path will begin to dissolve. You will experience moments where the answers you have been seeking come effortlessly, almost as if whispered directly into your soul. This clarity is a divine signal God is aligning your understanding with His purpose. Another sign is a sense of timing shifting in your life. Events, opportunities, and people will begin to appear in ways that seem perfectly orchestrated. You may notice doors opening at unexpected moments, conversations leading to breakthroughs, or circumstances falling into place with precision. These alignments are not random. They are confirmations that what has been hidden is now being activated. A third sign is an emotional resonance, a deep stirring within your heart. You may feel a renewed sense of joy, anticipation, or hope that has been absent for years. Tears may come not of sorrow, but of recognition. An acknowledgement that God's favor, provision, and timing are real, and that He has been faithful even when it seemed otherwise. Fourth, you may experience increased synchronicities or coincidences that cannot be ignored. Numbers, symbols, recurring messages, or unexpected guidance may repeatedly appear in your life. These are spiritual nudges, aligning your awareness with divine signals. When you pay attention to them, they will guide you toward your next steps, providing reassurance that the activation within you is genuine and purposeful. Fifth, your relationships and interactions may begin to shift. People who were previously distant, disconnected, or unaligned may come into harmony with your life's purpose. Others may step away, allowing you space to grow into the fullness of your calling. These shifts are signs that God is arranging the environment around you to support the activation of what has been hidden. Finally, there may be a physical or energetic sensation within you, a warmth in your chest, a lightness in your spirit, or a sense of movement that you cannot fully explain. This is the presence of God at work, the tangible manifestation of what has been hidden, now stirring into life. Your body, mind, and soul are responding to the divine energy that is activating your gifts, purpose, and destiny. Take note of these signs and embrace them as confirmations. They are the whispers of heaven saying, "You are on the right path. You are being prepared. You are chosen, and what is hidden in you is rising now." As you remain attentive, faithful, and open, these confirmations will multiply, guiding you forward with assurance and hope. You are not imagining this. You are not mistaken. God is speaking, moving, and activating the hidden treasures within your spirit, and the signs are already surrounding you. As the hidden within you rises, you must also be aware of the challenges that accompany this activation. These obstacles are not signs of failure, nor are they punishments. They are sacred tests designed to refine your spirit, strengthen your resolve, and ensure that what emerges is both powerful and enduring. God allows these moments not to harm you, but to prepare you for the fullness of what is coming. One challenge you may encounter is resistance from the world around you. Those who do not understand your journey may question your choices, misunderstand your intentions, or attempt to slow your progress. They may project doubt, fear, or negativity, hoping to influence your path. But remember, their resistance is not your truth. It is simply a shadow, a reflection of their own limitations, and it cannot diminish the light within you. Another challenge is the inner battle of doubt and fear. Even as signs of confirmation appear and opportunities unfold, there may still be moments when your spirit questions itself. You may wonder if you are truly ready, if the timing is correct, or if you have what it takes. These internal struggles are tests of faith. Every time you choose trust over fear, patience over impatience, and faith over uncertainty, you are strengthening the activation within you. You may also face delays or temporary setbacks. Some doors that seem open may close briefly. Some breakthroughs may take longer than expected. These moments are not denials, they are divine recalibrations. God is teaching you endurance and patience, showing you that your spirit is resilient and capable of walking through extended preparation periods without losing hope. Loneliness is another hidden challenge. As you step into the activation of your gifts, you may find that certain relationships, environments, or routines no longer serve your growth. You may feel isolated or misunderstood even by those closest to you. Yet this solitude is sacred. It is in these quiet moments that your spirit learns to rely fully on God, to hear His voice above all others, and to find peace in His presence alone. Lastly, the challenge of responsibility emerges. What is hidden in you is powerful, and power carries weight. With this awakening comes the responsibility to act wisely, to serve faithfully, and to steward your gifts with integrity. God will not leave you to navigate this alone, but He will expect courage, wisdom, and alignment with His purpose. Embrace these challenges with faith. They are not obstacles, they are signposts guiding you toward the life purpose and activation that God has prepared. Each test, each delay, each moment of uncertainty is a confirmation that what is hidden within you is precious, sacred, and worth refining. Hold fast. Stay vigilant. Stay patient. What you are walking through now is necessary for the triumph that is coming. These hidden challenges are part of the journey, and they are only temporary. Beyond them lies the full emergence of what God has placed in your life, your spirit, and your destiny. Now that you understand both the activation and the challenges that accompany it, it is time to prepare yourself with intentional steps. God is calling you not just to witness the unfolding of what has been hidden, but to participate actively in it. This is sacred work, and it requires deliberate alignment with His will, a readiness to act, and a heart attuned to divine guidance. The first step is to cultivate stillness. In the busyness of life, it is easy to miss the whispers of heaven. Take deliberate moments to quiet your mind, to pray, and to listen. These pauses are not passive, they are active alignment. In stillness, God will reveal clarity, direction, and insight that will illuminate the path ahead. The more intentional your moments of reflection, the more vivid the activation within you will become. Second, nurture discernment. Not every opportunity, message, or suggestion will come from the divine. Some may be distractions, others may be tests. You are being equipped to recognize the difference. Ask for wisdom constantly. Tune your heart to hear God's voice above all others. When you encounter choices or crossroads, let discernment guide your steps. Trust that your inner spirit aligned with God is your compass. Third, embrace courage in action. What has been hidden in you will not activate fully if it remains dormant. Opportunities will arise that require boldness, decisions that demand faith over fear, movement over hesitation. Step forward even when the path seems uncertain. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is acting in spite of it. Each brave step you take brings the hidden gifts in you closer to full manifestation. Fourth, guard your heart and mind. As activation occurs, you may feel the pull of distractions, doubts, or external pressures. Protect your inner space by surrounding yourself with faith, prayer, and supportive influences. Distance yourself from negative energy and environments that attempt to dilute the power within you. The hidden is delicate, yet potent. Nurture it carefully, and it will flourish. Fifth, practice gratitude daily. Gratitude connects you to divine abundance, ensuring that the gifts emerging within you are received with humility and joy. Begin each day acknowledging God's faithfulness, the lessons of the past, and the opportunities unfolding before you. Gratitude strengthens your spirit, aligns your energy with divine favor, and accelerates the activation of what has been hidden. Sixth, speak life over yourself. Your words are powerful. Affirm your purpose, destiny, and alignment with God's plan. Speak truth over your circumstances, your gifts, and your calling. Declare, I am ready. I am aligned. I am activating the gifts God has placed in me. These declarations are not empty. They carry spiritual weight, opening doors, guiding angels, and strengthening your faith. Seventh, take action in alignment with God's instructions. The hidden within you will only manifest when you combine faith with effort. Begin the projects, embrace the tasks, and pursue the opportunities that resonate with your calling. Move decisively, but with prayerful guidance, knowing that every step is blessed when it flows from obedience to God's direction. Finally, remain patient and persistent. Activation is a process. While signs, clarity, and momentum may appear quickly, full emergence may take time. Trust that God's timing is perfect. Stay faithful in preparation, diligent in prayer, and consistent in your alignment. Persistence strengthens the hidden power, allowing it to rise fully and securely. These steps are not mere suggestions, they are sacred instructions. They are designed to prepare you spiritually, mentally, and emotionally for the activation of what has been hidden in you. Approach them with seriousness, faith, and excitement. The more intentional you are, the more profound the unfolding will be. Remember, this is not about forcing outcomes. It is about creating alignment. It is about walking with God as He releases what has been hidden. Trusting that every moment, every decision, and every action contributes to the fullness of your destiny. Step forward with courage. Listen with intention and act with faith. The hidden within you is rising, and God is guiding every part of this process. Your obedience is the key that unlocks the power, purpose, and fulfillment that has been reserved for you. As you move forward in the activation of what has been hidden, it is essential to remember that you are not walking alone. God Himself surrounds you with protection, a shield that cannot be seen with human eyes but is powerful beyond measure. The forces of heaven are aligned on your behalf. Angels, guides, and divine strategies are at work guarding every step, every thought, and every moment of your journey. The protection around you is not passive, it is active and intentional. It intercepts negativity, confusion, and spiritual attacks before they reach your spirit. When fear arises, when doubt presses in, remember that the same God who has prepared this activation is your fortress. No opposition can overpower the hand of the one who created you. The hidden within you is safeguarded until the precise moment of its full emergence. You may notice peace in situations that once caused anxiety. This peace is not coincidence, it is assurance from heaven. Even when circumstances appear chaotic, the quiet confidence within your heart is a signal that God is in control. The storms around you cannot penetrate the inner sanctuary that He has built. You are anchored in divine presence, and that anchoring brings stability, clarity, and reassurance. Divine protection also manifests through timing. Doors open and close with precision. People enter and exit your life as part of the unfolding plan. Circumstances shift in alignment with your purpose. These movements are not random, they are orchestrated by God to safeguard the activation within you. What is hidden will rise according to His perfect plan, shielded from distractions, delays, and harmful interference. Your mind and spirit may still question at times, and that is natural. But every confirmation you receive, the nudges, the signs, the alignments are assurances that the divine shield is real. Trust that what has been hidden in you is moving forward under the protection of heaven. Every moment of doubt is met with guidance, every threat with divine defense, and every hesitation with clarity. Even when the journey feels lonely or the challenges overwhelming, remember God has placed a host of spiritual support around you. You are under divine supervision at every level. The activation of your gifts, your purpose, and your destiny is not left to chance or human effort. It is secured by the One who holds eternity in His hands. Let this assurance fill your heart. You are seen, guarded, and honored. You are not overlooked, and you are not vulnerable. What has been hidden is under divine protection, and the timing of its revelation cannot be thwarted. The peace, confidence, and courage you feel now are not just emotional. They are spiritual confirmations that God's plan is unfolding exactly as it should. Step forward with trust, knowing that every part of this activation is guarded, every blessing is protected, and every promise will come to fruition in perfect timing. You are safe. You are loved. You are divinely protected. As the hidden within you fully rises, transformation begins in ways that will ripple through every aspect of your life. It is not a subtle shift. It is a profound awakening, a reconfiguration of your spirit, mind, and heart. Imagine the moment a caterpillar becomes a butterfly. All that was once confined, limited, or hidden is now unfurling in glorious, purposeful motion. That is the transformation awaiting you. The first sign of this fulfillment is a deep, unshakable sense of alignment. Your actions, thoughts, and intentions will begin to harmonize with the divine purpose that has always been waiting within you. Decisions that once felt difficult or overwhelming will now seem clear and guided. The confusion and hesitation that marked past seasons will fade, replaced with certainty and clarity. You will know without question the paths that are yours to walk and the steps that are divinely ordained. Your relationships will reflect this transformation as well. Those aligned with your growth and purpose will draw closer, forming a network of support and encouragement. Those who are out of alignment will naturally move aside, creating space for the fullness of your destiny to emerge. The people, opportunities, and environments that once felt distant or inaccessible will now be in synchrony with your life's calling. Divine timing will orchestrate every encounter and connection, revealing the beauty of God's precision. Emotionally, you will feel a weight lifted. The struggles, doubts, and fears that once clouded your spirit will no longer hold sway. Instead, you will experience a renewed sense of peace, joy, and confidence that radiates from the core of your being. The hardships you endured were not wasted. They were refining fires that forged your strength, patience, and faith. Now those trials transform into trophies of divine perseverance, proof that you were always capable of receiving this fulfillment. Spiritually, the activation will open new levels of insight, intuition, and spiritual authority. Gifts and talents that once lay dormant will awaken fully. You will move with a sense of purpose, knowing that your actions are empowered by the Creator Himself. Your voice will carry influence and inspiration. Your decisions will align with divine wisdom, and your faith will operate with boldness and certainty. This is the sacred fulfillment of what has been hidden, now visible in every area of your life. Imagine looking back on your journey from this transformed perspective. Every delay, every closed door, every season of waiting will make sense. You will see how each moment was a building block leading to the emergence of a life filled with purpose, impact, and divine fulfillment. Gratitude will swell within you not just for what you receive, but for the journey itself, for the refining, for the growth, and for the awakening that has brought you to this moment. This transformation is both personal and prophetic. It touches not only your own life, but also the lives of others who are influenced, inspired, and uplifted by your presence. The hidden in you was never meant to remain concealed. It was always destined to shine, to lead, and to fulfill a purpose far greater than yourself. You are stepping into the fullness of your calling, and the blessings, favor, and gifts of God will follow you in abundance. Stand ready to embrace this fulfillment. Feel it in your spirit. Walk into it with courage. Know that the hidden within you has now emerged, transforming your life, your purpose, and your destiny. Your journey was leading to this awakening, and now the world witnesses what God has long prepared. Now, as the activation of what has been hidden reaches fullness, take a moment to ground yourself in these truths. Speak them aloud. Let them resonate within your spirit and allow them to anchor your faith. Repeat after me. Affirmation 1. I am aligned with the divine purpose that has been placed within me. Affirmation 2. The gifts, callings, and favor hidden within me are now rising in perfect timing. Affirmation 3. I walk in courage, clarity, and faith, knowing God guides every step. Affirmation 4. I am protected, empowered, and prepared to fulfill the destiny God has reserved for me. Feel the power in these words. Let them penetrate every corner of your heart, mind, and spirit. Each affirmation is a seed of faith, planting certainty and boldness that will carry you forward. Speak them daily, speak them with confidence, and allow them to remind you that your journey has always been sacred, intentional, and guided by God. Now receive this blessing as a seal over your life. The God who has orchestrated your journey, who has protected you, guided you, and prepared you, now moves to activate the fullness of your gifts. The hidden treasures of your spirit, long reserved for this season, will emerge in ways that exceed your expectations. Doors that were closed will open with clarity and favor. Opportunities, divine connections, and insights will flow into your life as manifestations of His faithfulness. May your heart remain steadfast, your spirit unwavering, and your faith bold. May the light within you shine brightly, illuminating your path and touching the lives of those around you. May every step you take be empowered by divine wisdom, and may the activation of what has been hidden bring transformation, fulfillment, and abundant joy. Go forth with confidence, knowing that you are chosen, prepared, and protected. Walk into this new season fully aware of the power, purpose, and destiny that have always been yours. The heavens declare it, and the Spirit confirms it. What has been hidden in you is now rising, and you are ready. Carry this truth in your heart. You are not alone. You are beloved. You are empowered. You are fully aligned with the divine plan, and nothing can stop the unfolding of your destiny. Step boldly, move faithfully, and embrace the fullness of what God has prepared for you. Amen.